The vicious trolls that populate the numerous jungle isles of the South Seas are renowned for their cruelty and dark mysticism. Barbarous and superstitious, they carry a seething hatred for all other races. Long since exiled from its ancestral homeland in Stranglethorn Vale, the Darkspear tribe was nearly destroyed by rampaging murlocs. Rescued by the young war chief Thrall and his orcish warriors, the Darkspear tribe swore allegiance to the Horde. Led by the cunning shadow hunter Vol'jin, the Darkspears now make their home in Durotar, along with their orcish allies. As one of the only surviving Darkspears, it falls to you to reclaim the glory of your tribe.
Hey everybody, it's Mellowbeard, and I want to welcome you to a new Let's Play for the channel. We're going to be taking a look at World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. With the server announcement a couple of weeks ago, and the expected drop sometime later this year, probably around September, I wanted to take a look at what the playstyle is going to be like, some tips and tricks that I learned along the way, and definitely mistakes that we made. Yes, we are going to lose a couple of characters, and that's okay. You're going to see everything from the add-on setup, which you're watching now, to any mistakes that I make, to hopefully the success and birth of some absolutely enormous heroes into the universe. So with that, let's get started. Cool. Okay, we're off.
Finally, you are of age, adventurer, of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes, you will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands. But perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young adventurer. You will find Gornek in the den to the west.
As with all great adventures in Azeroth, your journey starts by killing boars. No, you don't have to kill 65,340,285 boars, which would take you 7 weeks, 5 days, 13 hours, and 25 minutes. By the way, extra credit for those of you that leave a comment below noting where that line is from. No, instead you just have to kill 10 boars, and as is the case with Classic, this is a pretty standard quest. You're going to have to kill 10 boars, 10 bears, 10 birds, 10 other things. As most of the quests are either do that or talk to somebody that's roughly 3 feet from you. The thing that makes Hardcore interesting is the danger that you're going to encounter along the way that makes it so that if you enter a cave or if you take on a particularly challenging enemy, then you die. That's where the challenge and the uniqueness of Hardcore Classic is. The first day ended relatively smooth. We were able to get out of the starting area, get to level 5, make it to our first actual city or town, and set our hearthstones. Day 2 started a little bit slower. This is the day where we had to get our professions in order. We have to go around doing our herbalism, our fishing, make sure that we have the mats for cooking, just so that everything's set up and we don't have to worry about running around too much at a higher level. Additionally, this is where you start encountering some things that are a little bit more difficult, so you have to pick and choose which quests you want to do and where those quests are going to take you. For me, I didn't play this with any quest add-ons, which means that it was extra running around, trying to figure out what to do and where to zug and not to zug. This is why we do these practice runs. We don't know where anything is. Priest, shaman, general goods, warrior. Are we gonna have to run to Orgrimmar? Surely not, right? And now comes the grind. The very first thing I did is kill boars. A lot of boars. Not the 65 million boars, but it felt like 65 million boars. We did this just so that we could get a few more levels, we could gather up some herbs, we could get the skinning so that we could train some spells. because one of the key things with hardcore is you always want to be a little over leveled for the content you're doing. This means you can either grind out a level early and then kind of keep that pace up, or grind out a level when things start becoming a little bit more difficult, but that's a bit riskier. So I opted for this first strategy here where I grinded out a level, just kind of hanging out with chat. It was not the most exhilarating gameplay, it was not high octane, but it definitely served the purpose, and we were able to get a good jump start on our herb collection and our silver. And also, we got to exchange some stories on stream, talk about the weekend, meme a little bit, which is always a good time. So, with that, I'm not going to leave you with the entire time lapse here. Instead, I'm going to kind of jump cut to the next big cooking basic campfire. 40 roasted boar meat.
Can Zamja help you, person?
Well, we're cooking a lot of boar meat. And then we're going to sell a lot of boar meat, because I don't think this gives a food buff. Yeah, no. You would think it sounds delicious, like just a leg of roasted boar. That sounds fantastic. Boiled clams does not sound fantastic.
Fish so delicious. You come learn fish, eat fish.
Go. Well, you know what time it is. This right here is definitely one of my favorite parts of this run, and it's one of the reasons why I love playing World of Warcraft in general, and that's the interaction with the community. Fishing is not exactly a fun, high-octane event in World of Warcraft. However, if you are surrounded by the right of people, it can be pretty interesting. So I finished out the day in Tiergard Keep, which is a little bit of a hotspot for hardcore runs ending. This is because the area has some higher level mobs at the top of the keep, as well as a lot of more hyper spawns, things like that, which keep you on your toes. Because I was over leveled a little bit, this area wasn't too bad. There were a couple of touch and go spots, but that's okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and end out the video here with the rest of the Tiergard Keep, but let me know in the comments below what you think of this run and this video. I'm new to YouTube, I'm new to editing, and I'm taking a director's cut style with this, but let me know if you want more action, less talking. If you want more talking, less action. I can go into more depth about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. And any and all feedback is going to be greatly appreciated because it's going to help me grow as an editor, as a YouTuber, and as a streamer. If you want to watch any of this content live, hang out and meme and chat, especially while we're fishing, you can catch me every weekday, 7 o'clock Eastern on Twitch, twitch.tv/mellowbeard. And with that, I'm going to let you go ahead and finish out this run, and I will see you guys